This is day 8 of building a 10K a month business while working a 9 to 5. Hey everyone, so if you're watching this videos, or if you have been watching any of my videos, you know that the title was Following Alex Hormozi's Advice Until I Make $1 million. I've changed it now, and the reason is I believe the title of Building a Business While Working 9 to 5 hits home for me, and I think it does for a lot of people watching this. And it's also really the brand I want to carry around myself. Just today, I'm 8 days in, and today I was on the verge of quitting. The reason is, I'm 8 days in, I've very little work to show for it, and it's my own fault. But there are some things that play a role, especially working a 9 to 5, and I've come to realize it's so difficult to put in everything at work, come home and try and spend 4 hours on the business. Especially if it's in the beginning, you're not as passionate about it, you don't see any progress, you don't know really what to do, you don't have a roadmap. You're trying to get this steam train on the roll, and it's even though it's incremental steps, it should be small steps, you should just get the momentum going, but it feels like this massive thing you're trying to get on a roll. And I was literally on the verge of quitting tonight. What I would say is one mental key thing to keep in mind that I'm going to carry forward and that's going to help me in this journey is to never make that almost existential decision when you're at your lowest. For example, today I thought, I'm going to make video 8. I literally have no work to show for it. I planned to work tonight. I was going to go to the gym with my girlfriend. What ended up happening is we went to the gym. We felt like, we don't want to go in gym. I went shopping with her just to go and grab some food so that she can cook tonight, make her food. And then I ended up helping her with the food. It was, I think, at 8 when we were done. And I realized, I'm not going to come home now and start working. It's tough. I mean, I could have, but it's tough. And in that moment, I thought to myself, what's the point? I mean, I'm going to make another video. It's going to be day 8. I literally have nothing to show for it. And it sucks, in that moment, you feel like, what's the point? It's going to go on for this, like this forever. And what's the point in even trying? You keeping on trying. And it is possible. It is possible to spend 4 hours a night on the business and to get it going. But I think it's for me, I know that, and to maybe shift gears a bit into the very tactical mindset around how to do it, you need to prep yourself that you are gonna spend 4 hours a day on the business. And by prepping yourself, I mean not only prepping yourself, but your schedule as well, and also the people around you. For example, if I'm spending 4 hours a night on the business, I'm not going to be able to go and gym 3, 4, 5 days a week. Also, I'm not going to be able to spend that time with my girlfriend, or my fiance, as she would correct me. But yes, she is my fiance, and that's it's difficult. It's difficult to have that conversation with the people around you because they're not firing on, or they're not on the same wavelength as you. They might not understand what you want to achieve, what you're going for, what the goal is. But it's really just sitting them down, having the conversation, telling them, listen, I'm going to do this. I need your support. We might not spend as much time together, especially me and my fiance. I mean, we don't live together, so we only see each other after work if we actually make the time and go and gym and get a coffee or whatever. But it's prepping yourself, it's prepping your schedule, it's setting time aside, saying to yourself, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to be working on the business 4 hours a day. It's going to be tough. It's getting that systems around you, like people that hold you accountable, people you almost report to, people that maybe work with you, maybe are not on the same thing, but in the same time frame as you do, and just keeping you motivated. So it's putting that systems in your life to actually make this happen. So I think really tonight is just me venting. As I say, I almost quit. I almost quit the journey, but it's just keeping on going. And even if there's nothing to show, even if there isn't any yield, even if it's super difficult to actually just start, it's just keep going. This is the struggle in itself that you are going to face, that you need to overcome. I always tell myself, when it gets tough, I always tell myself, oh, this is where 90% failed. But you're going to keep on pushing. It is difficult. It is going to seem like it's never going to happen. You're never going to get the time. But it's really those moments where you need to realize this is the moment that broke 9 out of 10 people, maybe 95% of people. And you just need to keep going. So that's the pep talk. I hope it helps. I hope that little mental model where you tell yourself, don't make that existential decision in the bad moments. Tomorrow when you wake up, or not maybe when you wake up, but during the day, you're going to get motivated again. Not that you should be relying on motivation, but it's really, finding that moments that keep you going in situations like this where it does get tough. And then also, stop making excuses and actually prepping yourself for it, prepping time in your schedule, putting time aside, putting the systems around you that, actually helps you to work 4 hours a week. So guys, I think for me, what I'm going to be doing next is really just the first step in actually putting in some hours on the business and really just getting it going, putting time in my schedule to actually build this thing. I think that's really the goal for me. And I'm even proud of myself, just keeping on with the series or this content series, because I was so close to ending it. It's now almost 11 at night, and I still, got up or set up and made the video, even though I don't have anything to show for it. But I do think that it's a good learning. So take it and maybe just learn from it. That's what I've experienced. And don't make the big decision in the bad moments. So I think that's a pretty good ending line. And I will see you tomorrow.